going to take a look at Donk playing Cash for the first time. We're going to get some first impressions and learn what he is doing in order to dominate. Cash is very new, so if you play it right now on Face It, you're going to have a good advantage if you just commit to learning some of the meta. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this match where he's playing against Hades and some other pretty decently high elo players. All right, so the first round I want to start off here is actually on T side, and we're just going to watch how this round progresses and plays out. Donk has no util here. He's going to try to go for a fast boost, which honestly, he should be the guy doing this. Now, a lot of you watching this maybe don't understand what a fast boost is. When you're the spawn that Donk has, you should be coming up here and standing on this line so that your teammates can jump on the barrel, jump on your head, and keep swinging without losing any momentum. Again, I think Donk should have been the guy up here boosting, but when you're Donk, you kind of get away with telling your teammates to do whatever you want them to do. So you see, it's just so scuffed. It gets messed up. It's awkward because his teammate doesn't know how to do this, which, you know, if I was him, I'd be pretty frustrated that my teammate can't even do something simple like that. But regardless, the round progresses here. He's going to throw a smoke off the wall. This is just going to be your simple cross smoke. This is nades that every single player needs to know. Just bounce off that. It's going to give you cover from the guy that's rotating in truck. It's going to give you cover from the highway guys. They can come up here on catwalk and look over it. That is the downside, just puggy throwing it like that without an actual lineup. Do not fret, I'll teach you an actual lineup in the server. But yeah, so he's just going to keep his crosshair level here on forklift. He's constantly thinking about where he could be peaked. And one thing he's going to notice here, which is really incredible, that volley's not spreading. So he's going to come up here and try to abuse this. First jumps up and then jumps up here again. But look at this. He's going to snap right up here and then get the kill on this guy on truck wall. Why is this impressive? And this small detail, I don't know why I haven't realized this yet, and maybe a lot of you watching this video right now haven't either, where you can just jump on from this up to here. I've been the noob right now who has to jump up here and then jump onto this. When now, from Donk, I'm just going to start doing it this way. Really small detail. I saw him do this in quite a few rounds, and I thought I would just put this in the video because, you know, especially if you're a high level 10 player, these are the tiny things that are going to make or break if you can keep progressing, if you're gonna make it in the scene. So really interesting round to watch from him there. We're gonna skip forward here, and I'm gonna show you guys a really cool playset that you can do when you're boosted up here. Again, teammates trolling, doesn't really know how to get him up there effectively. Donk is gonna be like, look, I'm gonna ego this. I love jumping out here and going for this because it's just such an aggressive up in your face type of thing. Look at the POV from the CT here on highway. He's gonna be fighting mid. Goes to reload. Donk's waiting for that too, maybe a little early, and bam, just up in your face. One thing I love to do with this, I'm going to give you guys a few tips and tricks, is say I go for this play, I jump around here, nobody's fighting me. I like to wait for my teammates to come out mid where they swing bottom and I swing top. So we do a little double peek. It's so effective. It's so easy, simple. Now, if you are queued and your queue is jumping out here, say your buddy, you taught him how to do this, you sent him this video, shout out to all my subscribers on YouTube. You're going to tell him, wait, bro, I'm going to flash for you. And whether you're up here on boost with him, you're lower mid, you are going to throw a flash that lands out here because he is going to absolutely dominate these guys when he peaks. Simple utility, simple flashes like that are so effective, guys. Two-man plays are something that is really easy to progress and rank up and face it through. Really easy, guys. Really simple. And I just wanted to throw a little bit of Donk magic in here. He gets into a situation where he's in a 3v3. He's kind of been baiting his teammates, lurking around, not doing anything, and he's looking for a kill. Boom. Teammate dies on sight to one player. He knows the guy's truck because the truck guy starts to shoot. Now he gives his position away, goes for the kill. Boom. M4 on site as well. He knows two guys are on site. So what's he going to do here? He swings and peeks. Bam. He's shooting both of these guys. Okay, cool. Crazy clutch. How did that just happen though? The truck guy should have killed him. Yes, the truck guy should have killed him. But if you look at his micro here, this is why he is the #1 face-up player in the world, arguably the best player in the world. He's going to peek out here, and it's not good enough for him to just shoot and spray these guys. If you look at his micro movement, he is going to crouch with his keys pressing W and A. He's going this direction diagonally so that he no longer is open to truck. So you're going to see, bam, he's moving with A, mostly A. It's mostly A, but a little bit of W. And by the time the truck guy's out here shooting, bam, it's like a magic trick and he has disappeared. Really cool detail that a lot of people miss out on. And if you want to improve fast, if you're not a level 10, learning how to do a donk slide is absolutely fundamental. Absolutely. Just so good, man. It's just insane. He's so quick. He's so fast. Just easy to farm. Let's go ahead and hop into the server, and I'm going to show you some nade sets that you could throw. And also, if Donk's watching this video, nade sets that he should be using in order to succeed. All right, so now we're here in the nade throwing server, and the first thing I'm going to teach you guys is very simple. It's an instant Z smoke. I don't care what aggressive play you're going for, boost, run out mid. You can always benefit from coming out here, 1, 2, 3, the third stripe, looking at this little N thing. Down in the comments, you can let me know what I would say for that letter. And you smoke off Z. Easy. Awesome. Now, if you want to throw puggy flashes for your teammates, which Donk is not going to be flashing for others, let's be real. you can come out here and literally just get them low over this building. It's so effective if your teammates are going to be running out bottom mid because they're not going to get blind, and these are going to destroy anybody coming up here fast mid. Love utilizing those, love implementing those. Like we said with the fast boost, guys, when your teammates ask for that, all you're doing is just stopping here so that you can come up here and jump on this head and swing. It's going to look like this. Now imagine Donk just ripping heads off like this. It's so good. It's so easy. Obviously, you saw that you can make this jump if you have the skill, right? You have the skill, you can come out here and fight. Absolutely love it. The flash I was saying is if like you were boosted, you saw a teammate doing that, is you could just flash over like this even to the left, because this is going to destroy anybody that was kind of holding up here. Brilliant. Love it. Easy. I've seen a lot of players come out here as well before they run up the boost and just flash like this, where they throw it off of this thing. I think it's very effective. Even if you weren't going to actually run up here, say you're rushing A or something, you could throw that flash. Blinds all these guys getting aggressive once again. Once you're up here on top of boost as well, make sure at some point you are mollying sandbag. I see a lot of people forget this. And guys, like if you don't take care of this position, it will eat you alive. Somebody is going to hide here and absolutely wreck you. Now, as far as T side basics over here on B side, we didn't really watch any B rounds from him, but you have to understand that the best flash you could ever throw on this map is when you're coming through here, angle yourself out just a little bit. So angle yourself out. Look at the second. So 1, 2, the stripe right here, aim below and jump throw. Bang. I get that one a little high as well. I think you want to aim a little bit lower. Regardless, it still would work. Boom. The point is you don't have to turn from it and you can rush B so fast, so quick and easy. Okay, so you're going to get into this corner right here and all you're going to do is aim at this little smudge and you're going to middle click jump throw. After you do that, you're going to keep your crosshair in the exact same spot and tap S with a left click. A left click tap S, that's going to be your tree smoke and your heaven smoke. After you throw that, simply get back into the corner here, and then I'm going to aim right here as such with a left click to my off sight, and then I look for this cross and I just aim to the right of it and rip some flashes. Well, coach, isn't that going to blind your teammates? Nope. What it's going to do is land behind that pipe, meaning that they are not going to get blinded, and everybody on site is going to eat that, right? So these guys don't, but everyone back here just gets full blind by it, unless they're covered by sight like this, which, by the way, your molly is covering. It's beautiful. It's awesome. A little bit of good B util you can always throw. What you saw in the pug is where Donk over here on A side would just throw the smoke off this wall. That's perfectly fine. That is acceptable. One thing that people are throwing right now, and it does give a little bit of lurkiness for the CTs, but I still think it's decent to know this. You're going to get into the corner and you are going to middle click and aim as such. Jump throw. This is going to land real nicely on top of catwalk. And then as soon as you're done throwing that, you're just going to slide over so that you're lined up with this door and you are going to left click jump throw. I'm still learning these nades. I'm still getting used to them. I'm sure that a lot of stuff is going to change. Those flashes are going to blind anybody on site, absolutely destroying them, any rotators coming in. Now, the smoke you do need to be careful with because I've seen a lot of CTs kind of get a little feisty around here. They play around the edge of it. The solution to that is when I come out here, I immediately come out here and I start spamming the smoke. I've gotten quite a few kills on a dude that was trying to get up here and he gets absolutely destroyed by that. I don't think that's simple as like, as the molly's fading, man, you can always just like, or as the smoke's fading, you can take your molly out here, throw it off the wall, and kind of burn this guy out in this forklift position. A lot of times the guy in Squeaky can open it up and throw this as well on the fly. Again, not really so much set in stone. It's just good control nades. I love it. Now, speaking of control nades, let's go back to middle here. One of the easiest things you can do for your team is get on the right or left side of the store frame. I'm going to go right, and I'm going to aim at this raptor. Going to left click right there. Get over here. I'm going to aim at that smudge. You can throw these lurk smokes and actually get out mid. They're kind of like a wall. They create a wall that you can really isolate these fights with. I like throwing those. Sometimes I'll sit out here and I won't even throw the smokes, and I'll just come out here with a left click flash and throw this for my teammates. I throw this if like the guys have been running up mid and I just want to get a popper right in their face. My teammates boost can come out and kill them. If you get smoked off mid, one thing I've been doing to get real puggy, real crazy is I right click and start holding left click and then go through. The smoke would be here, right? So then right click, start holding left click, bam, go through, and you just pop up on these guys and they're never ready for it. I love it. Really strong position you can play as well. I think Donk would benefit from being here is if you crouch down here, they actually can't see you from tree. It's crazy. You can have an insane off angle on heaven. You can pop up here and trade your teammates whenever you want. Just too easy. It's too simple not to be utilizing. Another popper I do as well is I'll sit here in this corner, and if somebody is headshot area, I will right click, start holding left click, flick this thing up in the air and peek. Well, CoJo, can I just right click? No, because the problem is if you're not actually getting that flash popping in the air, it's going to get eaten by this. Like, they're not going to get blinded. So you need the flash to pop right there. Again, gotten so many kills with that. In general, my advice for you guys is smoke off tree and molly heaven. That's where your util should be going. If you're doing it the other way, I think it's so useless, so pointless. So Smoke tree, molly heaven. If you have extra smokes, of course, you can dump them into heaven, but that's kind of how it should be. Other than that, that's kind of just like some general utility advice, some tips that I've been using to absolutely farm inside of my games. Cash is so new that the meta is going to constantly be evolving and changing. If you guys watch at the end of this video here, a little bonus nade for you is if you get onto this wall. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in the middle here, and then you aim as such and jump throw. This is going to be a smoke that cancels out the boost molly. So, you know, the molly that CTs throw like this. I like this. I'm going to have to see if the pros end up changing this. So far, this has been the one that they've been using to kind of just run out here and fight. It's kind of like a lurk smoke, a extinguished smoke. So I've been thinking it's pretty sick, pretty awesome. So hopefully you guys learned something new from this video. Let me know what you think down below, which pro you'd like me to review next, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Peace out.